Well, South Australian racing is certainly in black caviar mode for Saturday. She runs in the Goodwood Handicap, but another Victorian stable heading across with two new stable acquisitions is hoping to take a little bit of the limelight, and that is Malua Racing. Troy Corstens from Malua joins us now to have a chat about these two new horses for the stable, Houston Benefactor and Linton. First of all, we know a lot about Linton. Troy, how'd you come to acquire him?
We've managed to pick up a new owner, a gentleman called Stefan Freeborg, through Martin Talty from Dubai, who's a very good friend of John's. He was interested in looking into racing in Australia, and we got the opportunity, and we thought that Linton would really fit his bill.
We know him well through his association when he was with Lloyd Williams and the Macedon team down there. Your trainer, John Sadler, had a little bit to do in the early days. Is that something that likened John to him?
Yeah, very much so, Andrew. He was always a favourite of John's, and you know, he's really liked him the whole way along, and obviously dealt with him quite a bit. And we just thought he was a really good fit. You know, any horse that comes across from Lloyd's, you know, it's always been looked after and educated very well. So we're lucky just to get the end of him.
Saturday in Adelaide is first up over a mile at Group 3 level in the RA Lee Stakes. Why that race was picked out for him?
He comes in very well at the set weights and penalties, and he's done extremely well. We did contemplate running him in the Goodwood, but obviously with Black Caviar going there, it was a bit of a non-issue. So we decided to concentrate more on the mile race, which is probably going to be more up his sleeve. He's done very well. He's had a jump out here at Flemington. Performed well in that. He virtually won it. You know, sort of 10 metres past the post, he was in front, and he's been very good since.
How long have you had him here for, and what are your expectations for him going forward?
He's been here sort of 8 to 10 weeks now. He's got a really good... He come to us with a really good residual base of fitness. We plan to just give him this one hit out, and then we'll just give him a lighten up and then set him for the spring.
We know he's performed well over a trip, Australian Cup and BMW sort of races in the past. Is that sort of the area you think he'll get to again? Yeah,
we're going to sit back. We'll see how he goes on Saturday, but we might even sort of, we'll have a look at the Caulfield Cup, but, you know, a race like the McKinnon and maybe the Sandown Classic might be right up his alley, so we'll just sit back and see where we want to take him from there.
Let's talk about Houston Benefactor, another horse you've acquired, a former Sydney galloper, won at Sale last start.
Yeah, we were lucky enough for Sejano to send her down and see if we couldn't pick up a little bit of black type with her, which we are trying to do on Saturday. She runs in a listed race. She's a filly that's shown a hell of a lot of potential, and she sort of just took a couple of races down here to get it right. She could be a little bit fractious in the gates and stuff like that, so we've done a lot of work to get her right, and we think she's a really good chance going into the race on Saturday.
What sort of scope do you have for her?
She's the kind of filly we sort of don't know. She's a three-quarter sister to Princess Cope, so you know there is the possibility that she could get out over a bit of ground. I don't know whether we're going to find that out this prep or not, but it'll be interesting to see where she lines up against better fillies on Saturday.
So your expectations for both on Saturday in Adelaide?
Oh, look, we think they'll both run really well. If they didn't finish top three, both of them would be really disappointed.
Good luck.
Thanks, Andrew.
Troy Corstens from Malua Racing ahead of Saturday's big meeting in Adelaide, where they've got two new stable acquisitions heading over there, Houston Benefactor and Linton.